a loss this season. Baines and Horford to jump it off, and we are up and away, although we got a whistle. And they're going to give it to Phoenix. A lethal three-point shooter coming out of Turkey. Stolen in the backcourt by Simmons, and he jams it home.
I mean, he is very good in the passing lane.
Philly just owned the paint in that game at Portland. Sixers without three of their centers. It's canned there by Tobias Harris. A huge extension. Sharge pops free. Low block, it's Baines. Going against Simmons. And hits him with the right hook. Simmons still has not made a three-pointer in his career. Another pick by Ben Simmons. Back and forth they go, and he hands it off. The lob feed to Al Horford.
Horford cannot guard him out there.
Tied up at 6 here in the first quarter. Richardson drives baseline, up and under for the lay-in. Fifth year out of Tennessee, averaging 14 points a game so far for Philly. He was part of the sign and trade for Jimmy Butler. And Book drills the three. Rubio, scoop feed through the hands of Oubre, recovers and scores. Heads up play by Kelly Oubre Jr.
Excited to play because you always have success. Tobias Harris has had his good games against the Suns.
Sharge scoops it in on the drive.
The football player at heart, wrestler.
Rugby player.
Yeah, MMA fighter, all that.
Book with the left hand, pretty feed from Sharge. Early in the season, giving up on average only 22 points in the first quarter. Thibault, not a good offensive player, known for his defense, but hits the runner. Comes Rubio. Another screen by Baines. And somehow Booker taps it in. Suns have now pumped in 3 threes here in the first quarter. 8-point lead on the unbeaten 76ers. Leaning in, bucket and one for Tobias Harris. Driving on O'Quinn. Bridges leans in, high off the glass for Mikal Bridges.
The good graces of Monty Williams.
Now Monty's going to love Mikal Bridges. Such a great defensive player. Had 4 steals in Memphis. And back comes Richardson.
Rely on that beautiful stroke on his jump shot.
Offensive rebound by Horford. Mike Scott. And he drills the three.
It's going to reward you.
Suns up plus 8 points in the paint. Neto goes the distance past Javon Carter. Just 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Raul Neto on the push into the corner. Horford to end the quarter. And he drills the three.
Philly, in regards to posting up.
Suns had only been giving up on average 22 points in the first quarter. Philly with 30. Wipes out the slam by Mikal. 4-point lead for Philly. Backdoor, Tobias Harris. Chance at a three-point play. Kaminsky's been the creator on many offensive possessions here early in the season. Suns want him to go back to the player he was at Wisconsin. Right to the rim for Tyler Johnson, making the most of it. Rubio for 3. Absolutely for Ricky. Well, Book was shooting from the field, 3-point range. Ricky's just made life so much easier on him. Baines' hand in the face on Horford didn't matter.
Aaron Baines showing that he has the ability to knock shots away.
He's way more athletic than you would think. Kelly inside, muscles it home. Yeah. Before he finally signed with the Spurs, where one of his coaches was Brett Brown. Booker with the soft touch.
Yeah, layup.
29-year-old Kyle O'Quinn, you're right, he was nailing his threes in warm-ups. Baines leans in, got it! Gives it up to O'Quinn. Korkmaz drives on Rubio, high arching shot, and the soft touch by Furkan. Incredibly emotional and heartfelt, and now you know why Ricky has the kind nature that he has. Kelly Oubre,
kind nature and unselfish nature.
Oh man, read that article, Ricky. You will gain a true appreciation for the person inside the jersey.
Not really lost concentration of the actual attempt.
Scott into the lane, cut off there by Oubre, and still floats it in.
He's a professional scorer.
Kaminsky knocking down both free throws. Suns within 4. Horford hit a 3 to end the first quarter and drains another. Impact here in the first half. Final seconds, Rubio dives in. And Ricky cuts the lead to 3.
Scoops right in.
Here comes Horford again to end the quarter. He does it again.
It might be time for Devin to maybe, take over a little bit just to give his team some confidence.
There you go, Eddie. right down Main Street for Devin.
Maybe it's a small shock factor. That's when Devin needs to take over.
He is 6 of 8 shooting from the field. Horford, good look, good shot. Set up nicely by Korkmaz.
He's got every shot in the book. Post you up. He's got the mid-range. Very difficult to guard him.
5-time All-Star. Great years in Atlanta and then Boston. Fading away along the baseline, Devin Booker.
As one of the surprise teams of the league, the sharing of the ball, the confidence and all of that. And not breaking down defensively, which we're seeing more of. But again, Philadelphia is a very good executing team.
Suns on the push. Look, hesitation, rise up, got it.
Yeah, and he's reading it. He's sensing that your son, you really want to attack him.
Rising up and crashing down is Devin Booker. Korkmaz from the corner. Drilled a similar shot to win the game in Portland on Saturday. Book, deep three, absolutely. Devin is on fire. Book, 24 points on 10 of 13 shooting. He's hit both of his three-point attempts. Wide open look for Tobias
You got to
Harris.
challenge him.
He's outscoring the Sixers 11-10 in the period. Look at Horford chasing him out past the three-point line. Kelly for three. And down it goes for Kelly Oubre Jr. Never happened in Suns history, which is hard to fathom when you think back about the 7 seconds or less team. Horford steps back for another three. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. We talked about the career high in steals. Booker steps into a three. Passing down Tobias Harris now. Face-to-face defensively. Shot clock inside of 5 for Tobias.
You got to be careful here, Devin. Don't get that fourth foul on you
There
guys.
it was.
Pretty much held their own.
1-point game. Suns trailed by 6 at halftime. Off the steal, Mikal rising up and putting it down. Last 2 quarters have ended with an Al Horford three-point shot.
You don't think he doesn't want it?
Tobias goes one-on-one and finishes with the left.
The hot potato.
Playing tight defense. Tyler steps up for a 2. Thought about the 3.
Monty probably going to stick with that one because he needed to find a hot hand.
Horford rises up off the lob feed from Korkmaz. That ended a 10-2 Suns run. Mikal sets up Rubio from the corner. Absolutely for 3. 7-point Suns lead. Pass deflected. Back to Korkmaz. Oh.
Mikal got to go in stronger with 2 hands. He just used 1 hand and got it knocked away.
This huge collision, no whistle. Suns come up with the ball. Bridges up ahead, risky pass. Booker, hello! Looking like the real deal here this season. The defense kept them in the game in the 3rd quarter. Booker had to check out as Korkmaz. Charge against Horford. Simmons goes all the way.
Mirror what the Sixers have done.
Booker, step back on Simmons. Cold-blooded. Horford hands him off to Simmons. Devin, hesitation move, a beauty, and the hoop. It's still a 1-point Phoenix lead. Booker takes it back from Baines, goes in with the left hand, and 1.
Because he knows he's going to get trapped, so he thought about shooting it.
Kelly, head down. Finger roll for Kelly Oubre Jr. Going to Ben Simmons. Still lots of time left. Harris blocked by Baines. Puts a stamp on it.
Hoop line was a little bit strong on it.
Horford, he's been deadly from there.
When his team's struggling, he took over.
Korkmaz, straight.
Oh my, this dude.
Down it went.
Wow.
And the Suns outscore the Sixers 33-27.